Well, hey guys, today we're going to do a review on the WS90's. I did mention that I was going to do a review when we got about maybe 6, 7+ inches of snow, but today we already have about 4 or 5+ inches of snow. That was early this morning, so now we got even more. So now it's all compacted in and mixed in with the slush, because last night it was actually colder weather, and today it's probably in the -6 or 8, from what it feels. There's not like -15 or 20 with the wind chill like the last few days. So I mean, so it's melting a little bit. So now we actually have about 4 or 5+ inches of snow easily compacted over underneath on top of the slush and a little bit of ice. So now we got a mixture of a little bit of everything: ice, slush, and compacted snow. So about 5+ inches of snow. So we're gonna head out. I gotta go ship out an item at the FedEx shipping center. Let's see how well it does. Just gotta make sure my garage is closed, guys. So, and now we can head out. Grip is not that bad, what I mean? But like I said, it could have been a little bit better compared to the WS80's when it comes to the heavier, like the dense snow, like when you're getting like 8+ inches of snow. But we're going about 40 kilometers an hour here. I was gonna go straight up, but there's a plowed truck there right in front of us. So what we will do is we'll take a right here. Give it some gas. A little bit sliding on the left side. There's a speed bump coming up about 40 feet from now, so I'll slow down a little bit. I'll go down in the back end here because there ain't gonna be any vehicles. And at least we'll get a better idea of how it feels like in about 5+ inches of compacted snow. Because not a lot of cars actually go back here in the left side, because it's actually an unfinished area here. So here, let's give it some gas. Oh shit, there's more than one plow truck here. But we'll just go around them. I wanted to show you guys how well it grip. I knew it was going to grip good back here, because it doesn't matter if there's 6-7 inches of snow. Under this snow here, there's a lot of ice that's packed and mixed with a lot of gravel, because this is an unfinished road. So the gripping is going to be awesome. We'll give it some gas. Oh, that was good. I'm not sure if he sees me coming behind him, but okay. Yeah, that's really good. The WS80's was better though in that type of element, to let you guys know. A little bit of slide, but nothing to worry about. It is a real-wheel drive, and plus I was giving it some good gas. Now it's all slush, which we don't even need to worry about, because that's really good here. So we're at over 100. It picks up amazing in slush, So that's the thing with these tires. Like I said in my previous reviews, when it comes to slush, the wet and icy roads, the pickup is a lot better. Yeah, it's a lot better because it's a firmer compound, so you get a better grip, and it doesn't wobble as much. If you guys know about Mustangs, they do get a little bit, wiggly in the rear end, but the whole thing is with me, I have J&M vertical links, Steeda, that's practically the stop the hop kit, so I'm not worried about that. I have IRS bushings, subframe bushings, subframe brace, so you can see there, went up to 100, and it's perfectly fine in slush. We'll slow down around the corner. Yeah, it's really, really good. And take it easy. There's a truck here. Oh no, he's going around. So I'm taking you guys all back here is because there's less cars, but there's a lot of roundabouts. We're at 80 here. I won't go much faster than that, because this is like a 50-60 zone. But in the slush here, it does amazing. You know, we're at still around 80. I'm gonna merge on the right lane. It's just easier to turn. If there's no cars around, it's not a big deal. You know, I always tell my son it's intelligent driving, right? So if there's a bunch of other cars in the other lane, then of course you would stay in your own lane. So we're about 75. Second roundabout we're going here, just slush. And he is coming out. He's on the inside lane though. We'll stay on the outside because it's perfectly safe. Patch of slush here. Going at 70 kilometers now, 80. It's amazing. I wish I would just, I don't know. You know what, to be honest with you guys, to me, what matters with these WS90s, or what I wanted from them, was the traction on the heavy set snow, like when it comes to 8 to 10 inches, because when a lot of snow came out with the WS90, the WS80s, I wasn't worried about going out. You know, I would welcome that bad weather because I wasn't scared about getting stuck. But that's what the WS90s does to me. It gives me that little unnerving feeling where I could get stuck if I go out in 8 or 9 or 10 inches of snow. We're gonna change over to the left lane, especially in slush. When you change it over, just slowly, gradually, don't even give it gas, just cut yourself through. So we're going to go 80 here, just 90, and it's just amazing in the slush. Stopping is like it's a joke. It just stops like you're on like dry road. I'm at the Staples store here where I got to ship out my FedEx, you know, a parcel. So this is where I'll end the review for you guys, but at least you guys had an idea. I mean, when I was going down Palladium Drive right near the CT Center, you can see that, oh shit, there's big holes here. God, I did not realize there was holes here. Craps. Yeah, so just sorry guys, I'm just trying to park here. So going back to what it with the tires there, you know, it's really good. I'll go over here. So in the wet and the slush, it's amazing. We can easily hit 100, and it was a joke. You know, it picks up, no sliding or anything. So the improvements that they actually did with Bridgestone with the WS90s, the traction and the pickup and the grip with the slush and the wet, it doesn't matter if it's 2 or 3 inches slush, it would just pick up and not even slip. And you know, you got to remember, this is a real-wheel drive vehicle, right? So when you saw in the video, in the beginning of the video, where I was going up Palladium Drive and going down that hill, we hit 100 like within seconds, and there was no slippage, no, you know, the car wasn't getting squirrely or anything. But it's still, what I don't like is in the heavier set snow, when you're getting 5, 6, 7, 8 inches of snow. You know, we'll wait until it gets worse later this evening, but at least you guys got an idea of how it is with the 5 to 6 inches of compact snow. I mean, it's doable. It's just, it doesn't give you that 100% confidence like what the WS80 did to me. You know, and there's a big difference, right? You know, I mean, if 8 or 9 or 10 inches of snow came out and I had to go somewhere to a store to pick up something for my son or some cough medicine or whatever if he's sick, I don't have to worry about it. Drive even in this car, in that weather. I would just go out and not even worry or even think about getting into an accident or even question myself, should I be going out? But the WS90s, it makes you question that, because you're thinking, you know what, I've been out in 6, 7 inches of snow about a little bit over 2 weeks ago, and I was kind of getting that floaty feeling, because I know that the compound is a slight, you know, a harder compound compared to the WS80s. You know, so I hope that you guys take these reviews for what it is. I'm just giving you my input driving on a rear-wheel drive vehicle on a 2016 Mustang GT. And you know, like I said, if you guys have a front-wheel drive vehicle like what my son has on his 2011 Mazda 2, you don't even need to worry about it. You can actually buy these tires and be confident in driving them, because my son literally tells me sometimes, Dad, I try to go out of control, you know, in the dead area where there's no cars, just to see how well it handles. He goes, and I don't lose grip. But the whole thing is, if you're driving and, you know, a rear wheel drive, it's something that you have to consider. You know, I really can't recommend you guys to get these for a Mustang, because you're better off to go buy the older WS80's on eBay where they're brand new, and then you won't get stuck in 8, 9, or 10 inches of snow, because I've been out there. Just look at my older reviews posted about 2 years ago during COVID, and you will see that we actually had, like, I think over 4 or 5 foot of snow in less than 1 day. And I was out there doing a review for you guys where there was other cars getting stuck and we weren't getting stuck, and that was the difference. It was so bad that snow was actually hitting my exhaust pipe and just bouncing off of it. That's how deep we were in, you know, and I wasn't even scared of getting stuck. And I was out there doing a review for you guys. But I would be kind of hesitant in doing it with the WS90's, because I don't know if I'm pretty sure I'll get stuck if I go out at 8 or 9 inches. But depending on the type of snow, that makes a big difference, right? If it's that snowman type of snow where it's really grippy and wet, I wouldn't be so worried about getting stuck. But if it's a dry, sandy type of snow, I would be hesitant, and I probably wouldn't go out. Maybe 5 or 6 inches, I would go out and do a review for you guys, but I can't feel 100% confident in doing it with 8 or 9 or 10 inches of snow like I did with the WS80's. You know, so, you know, if you have front wheel drive, all wheel drive, guys, go buy the WS90's. It'd be awesome for your vehicles. I mean, all wheel drive, you just can't go wrong, even in front wheel drive. You know, so, but rear wheel drive, I would go with the Nokian Hakkapeliitta R5s, which I'm probably going to buy just a pair for the rear wheel drive and just do a review and just keep them for many years to come. Because I know that whatever I'm losing in traction on these WS90's, the Nokian Hakkapeliitta R5s will actually make up for it. And you'll see that when you're searching for those tires online, you know, for the Nokian Hakkapeliitta R5s, it will only specify SUV or EVs, you know, and stuff like that. But I've actually called a few tire shops and said, you know what, it's just to compensate for the heavier loads, because the SUVs are heavier vehicles than regular passenger cars go. But he says that the compound and the technology or the traction or grip that you're getting hasn't been minimized or anything if you're gonna buy them for, you know, rear wheel drive cars or anything like that. He goes, he's had other people call for them that actually had Mustangs and other cars too. So, you know, I can't see those tires being any worse than the WS80's. If anything, they're going to be a lot better. You know, so I'm going to probably order them today or the next day. And once I get them put on, then I'll show you guys the difference between what the Nokian Hakkapeliitta R5s, you know, the 235 5018s will do in this crappy weather. To be honest with you, I don't think I would be worried at all about using those tires in the heavy set snows like the WS80's. Or, you know, the other option is I can save some money and just go back to buying 2 brand new WS80's and putting them in the back. You know, and that's the other option I can do too. But I really want to try the Nokians because they are the best tires in the world. You know, those guys invented the winter tire. You know, they make those tires for the Nordic winters where, you know, I've seen videos where they're, you know, when they're doing a test and the height of the snow is much higher than the vehicles that they're driving, even the SUVs. You know, so that tells you something. You know, Nokian makes the best tires in the world, especially when it comes to winter tires, and nobody can contest that. You know, it's just the truth. It's a fact. You know, so, you know, I hope you guys listen to what I'm saying. So, I mean, take it into consideration. So, you know, thanks for listening and thanks for watching, guys. You have a good day. I'll post another one another time. Thanks. Bye.